Welcome back in the Gourmet Gambit. Today we're going to do a chicken korma, a delicious Indian recipe. We're also going to roast and ground our own Garam Masala spice blend, and we're going to make some naan and a nice chutney and some yogurt mint sauce. So we're going to try to get it as close as possible to the traditional recipe, and this is going to take quite some time, quite some work to do. I'm Wes Waldman. Let's get started. So let's have a look at our spices first. We got some mustard seed, we got some green cardamom, cinnamon, star anise and whole nutmeg, cloves, fenugreek, some dried bird eye chilies, cumin, coriander seeds, black peppercorn, salt, turmeric powder. We got some raisins, almonds not roasted, cashew nuts not roasted, and we got some sliced almonds and honey. And we also need some basmati rice, coconut milk, vegetable oil, some bakery yeast or baking powder, plain yogurt and wheat flour, a green apple, red and green pepper, lime, lemon, mango, 2 green chili peppers, cucumber, yellow onion, red onion, garlic, our chicken breast, fresh mint, some fresh coriander, also called cilantro. I forgot to mention one important ingredient, which is the fresh ginger. So first we're gonna cut our chicken in nice little chunks, not too small, but this is about perfect. We're gonna make a bit of marinade, some yogurt. We're gonna press 1 lime, turmeric powder and some salt. I'm going to mix this up a bit. The marinade is not too complicated. And we put in our chicken, mix this all well. And we're going to let this marinate in the fridge for at least 1.5 hours. I just mixed a tablespoon of salt and a tablespoon of sugar in this. Mix it well and then put a hole in the middle. Put our yogurt, some vegetable oil, some lukewarm water and our baker yeast or baking powder. Mix the baking powder a bit, mix this all up. And pour some more water if needed. We're going to put a wet cloth over this, and we're going to leave it in a warm place for about 1.5–2 hours. We're going to prepare our Garam Masala spice blend. So we got the cloves, fenugreek, mustard seed, cumin, coriander seeds, black peppercorn, cardamom, and I'm going to put in 2 bird eye chilies. I'm going to crush the cinnamon a little bit. Whoops. Same for the nutmeg and the star anise. So we're going to put this on a medium fire and we're going to roast it for just a few minutes. What you have to watch is you don't want the seeds to turn black. And as soon as it starts roasting, you got that beautiful smell that's coming up. All these beautiful flavors are coming out. See, all the seeds are starting to crack open, and that's where we're going to start roasting them. So this is the worst part of the recipe, because we all have to ground it to powder. Now if you want to do it in a kitchen robot, that's no problem at all. And so this is the result we want to have. So we're going to grate our cucumber, and this is going to be part of our yogurt mint sauce. Pour some salt from there, and we're going to leave this in the fridge so most of the moisture is going to come out. So take your blender cup. We'll put in the cashew nuts and the almonds, pour in a cup of water, and we're going to put this aside for half an hour. So these onions, we're going to deep fry them in oil so they become a little bit crispy. So you need a good amount of oil. We're going to heat the oil up to 360 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius. We'll let this fry until we get a nice light brown color. So the onions are okay. We're going to turn off the heat. We're going to take all the onions out. And we're going to preserve the oil because we're going to use a little bit of this oil to fry our chicken. It's already got a nice onion flavor. So we're going to clean off ginger, garlic. So we're going to cut this into pieces with the garlic. And we're going to chop this very fine. So you see it's almost a paste. So we're going to use a part of the cilantro. This is about the right amount. And we're going to put in our fresh mint as well. And we're going to chop this very fine as well. And we're going to put this aside as well. We're going to chop our fresh coriander or cilantro grossly. And we're going to prepare our ingredients for the chutney. The onions aside, and we also got our raisins. And we got a green chili pepper. You can put in 1 or 2. It all depends the heat you want. We're going to chop them. We're going to chop them a little bit smaller than the rest. And they're going to fry with the onions as well. We use part of the oil that we used to fry the onions in, so don't clean your frying pan. Put in the onions and the chili pepper. So just fry it for a few minutes, and then we put in 2 tablespoons of ginger and garlic. And we're just going to roast another 2-3 minutes. And then we're going to put in the rest of our ingredients. For some salt, turmeric powder, half a tablespoon of our Garam Masala blend. And we put in our lemon juice and a good tablespoon of honey. And we're going to lower the fire on the minimum. So we're going to put on a lid, and we're going to let it simmer for about 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes we take off the lid. This smells really good. Put some fresh coriander on there. I'm going to stir it a little bit. And we're going to let this simmer for another 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. And we're going to do that on a very low fire. So we're going to make our yogurt mint sauce. We got our yogurt, the mint and coriander, half a tablespoon of ginger and garlic. And we got our cucumber, a bit peppermint, salt. And we're going to mix this. We're going to put some. We're going to cover it up a little bit, and we're going to preserve this in the fridge. So our chutney is finished. We're going to let it cool down, and it's ready to serve. So we're going to make a sort of a paste out of the almonds and the cashew nuts. It's really a nice thick paste. This is really one of the little secrets of a good korma, this paste of almonds and cashew nuts. So we're going to start fry our chicken. Remember the oil from the onions, a good medium fire. And we're going to put them in the pot, in the cooking pot. There we go. Again, some more oil, and we're going to put in the rest of our ginger and garlic and fry it just a little bit. 2 good tablespoons of our Garam Masala, our chopped coriander, and coconut milk. Turn off the heat. Put this in our cooking pot. Put in the rest of our marinade as well. A little bit more yogurt. And of course, very important, our almond and cashew paste. I'm going to put a little bit more spices in there. And we're going to put some salt. Go easy on the salt. You always can adjust it at the end. So we're going to mix this up. We're going to let this simmer on a very low fire up to 30 minutes. We're going to taste if we get enough spices or salt in there. Beautiful. I'm going to put in a little bit more salt, also a little bit more spices. Mix it well. We're going to put on the lid and we're going to put it aside. We let it rest until it's time to serve. So it's time to make our naan. So we're going to work this a little bit. So we're going to make it thick. What you need is a dry frying pan, medium heat, and just get the naan in there. And you see it's quite easy to do. So, as you notice, doing a good korma from scratch is quite a job to do. But believe me, it's worth every inch of work. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you back soon.